Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're going to go through my top 5 investment picks for the month of September. As I was prepping for this video, I came across an article from the Wall Street Journal headlined, actually, let me pull it up. The hot investment with a 3,000% return, Pokemon cards. The franchise's trading cards are beating the benchmark S&P 500 and high-flying stocks like Meta. Pretty crazy. The fact that a global news publication like that is talking about Pokemon makes me even more confident in what we're doing here. So for any doubters still out there, please go read the article. You don't have to take my word for it anymore. Quick reminder on our milestone giveaway party, only the first 100 subs are eligible for the gold tier of that giveaway. So click the subscribe button and get in while you still can. And something new we're trying this week, we're calling it Grip It or Rip It. I'm going to share a product. You let me know in the comments if it makes more sense to grip it, lock it up in the safe, or rip it and see if we can make our money back on a hit. Now, statistically, keeping product sealed is a much safer investment, but it's not as fun. So if enough of you vote to rip it, we'll give it a shot. This week's Grip It or Rip It is, drum roll, Prismatic Evolutions Booster Bundle. Now I paid $45 for this box. Let me show you how it's doing right now. The box itself is going for a little over $60. The singles are off the charts. So I guess there's 16 cards in this set right now worth more than what I paid for the box, worth more than what the box is valued for right now on the market. So who knows? We could do well. I mean, look at these cards. You've got Umbreon over $1,000, Sylveon $372, Roaring Moon, Leafeon, Vaporeon, Glaceon. I mean, they're all hundreds of dollars. So who knows? I'll give it a shot. Maybe we'll get lucky. I would love to pull any of these top 10 cards. Top 15. They're all awesome. So we'll see. Leave a comment. If enough of you vote, we'll give it a shot. Okay, let's get to the meat of this video. My top investment pick this month by far is Prismatic Evolutions. Okay, I've got a ton of these. I'm buying as many as I can get my hands on for around $45 to $50 a box. More than that, I'm a little uncomfortable. I know the pull rates on this set are terrible. They call it Traumatic Evolutions for a reason, but so are the pull rates on Evolving Skies, also known as Evolving Cries, because it was terrible. And we're seeing the Evolving Skies booster boxes going for almost $3,000. Check this out. It's insane. So, I don't know. For me, Prismatic Evolutions is very much like this. And I know the pull rates are terrible, but it's got a lot going for it. It's the first English set to have true God packs, which is a very big deal. If you don't know what those are, check out this video.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Vaporeon! Okay.
Okay.
I am.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This
This is not real life. This is not real life. This is not real life.
This is not real life. This is
Not real life.
Oh my god!
We got a
got a
god
god
pack.
pack.
We got
a
a
god
god
pack.
pack.
We got a god pack.
Okay.
Okay. I need to just keep my hands
steady.
The
steady.
dude's shaking.
Oh, this is crazy. Oh my god, we actually got a god pack. We actually got a god pack. Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Sylveon! Oh my god. This can't be
Can't be
real
real
life.
life. This is not real life.
This
This is not real life.
Oh my god.
Pretty cool. That video, courtesy of PokeRev, legend in the space, somebody I hope to meet with or work with someday in the future. But you can see in the video, evolution is like the basis of the set, and they're very popular. You know, which historically something like that, a set based on evolutions or Gengar or Charizard or whatever it is, will drive long-term demand. Evolving Skies is a great example of that. It had Umbreon, a lot of the evolutions, Dragonite, Rayquaza. It had a bunch of big hits like this, fan favorite Pokemon. And I don't know, part of me thinks Prismatic Evolutions is better than Evolving Skies. You've got the Master Ball cards. You've got all of the evolutions. The potential of a God Pack, I mean, how do you top that? I can't think of anything in a past English set that can top that. I feel so bullish on Prismatic Evolutions because of that. So, looking at the product, they've got a wide range of options for sealed Prismatic Evolution products right now, which means there's multiple entry points for any kind of budget. Personally, ETBs are my favorite long-term hold due to the collectability and unique packaging. They display great, but you also have collection boxes, booster bundles, tins, surprise boxes, sticker collections. I mean, there's a ton of stuff out there for Prismatic Evolutions right now. Pokemon is printing this set to the ground, which has caused prices to drop over the last few months. Once these items go out of print, and you're not seeing them restocked at these big box stores every other week, it's very likely these prices are going to skyrocket again. Check out this price chart from 6 months ago. Yeah, here. Check out this price chart from the last 3 months. I mean, we're at a low that we haven't seen for this product ever. I mean, if this isn't a buying opportunity, I don't know what is. Prismatic Evolution is still early in its life cycle. So buying now positions us for, the out of print phase where appreciation historically happens. We can get in early. And full transparency here, I bought an Evolving Skies booster box at release and held it for a few years. I sold it last year as my wife and I were moving and I wanted to downsize the collection. I convinced myself that the pack opening experience with Evolving Skies was so terrible that the product was doomed to drop in price soon. So I sold it for $900, which honestly I thought was going to be the top for that product because I had no faith in the long-term investability of that item. And most of you know, and I think we said it earlier in the video, that box is selling for almost $3,000 now. So I don't know. I made a little money on it. I could have made a lot more, which kind of sucks, but it's hard not to, you got to fight that. PK says it all the time. Nobody went broke making profit. Hindsight's 2020. You can't focus on stuff like that. But I'm determined to not make the same mistake again with Prismatic Evolutions. Terrible pull rates, not a great pack opening experience, but a lot of really, really good pulls. So I think Prismatic Evolutions is primed to be the next Evolving Skies and hit $30 a pack, maybe. Evolving Skies is there right now. I think I have, I don't have prices up for it, but they're $30 a pack, roughly. So I think this could match it, if not beat it. So in summary, my number one pick this month for investing in Pokemon product, Prismatic Evolutions. It's an attractive investment for me because of the evolution theme. all of the parallels with Evolving Skies and the long-term pattern we've seen with sealed product appreciating once an item goes out of print. The key here is timing. Entering now closer to MSRP and then holding long-term, like, I don't know, 2 to 5 years, maybe. That's what I was holding for Evolving Skies. I have to do it for this too. I think that's where we're going to see most of the upside. Okay, item 2 for the month of September, for me, Phantasmal Flames. This one is really simple. 2 words, Mega Charizard. Most people in the space have figured out by now that any Pokemon product you can get at MSRP is a good buy, for the most part. But this set is going to be special because it features one of, if not the most iconic, popular Pokemon in the franchise, Charizard, with some of the best artwork we've ever seen. Shouldn't say ever, but maybe in a very long time. I think it looks great. Pre-orders for these products are live now. They've been going live for a few days now. So I'm trying to pick up any product pre-orders that I can find at MSRP because I know that this product, secondhand market, is going to be selling for triple or quadruple MSRP. You can already see it on eBay. People are selling pre-orders for, I think, triple what it's selling for on PokemonCenter.com. So if you're looking to get some yourself, I recommend you join the Rattle Discord and set yourself up with restock notifications like I did for when these products become available, because the bots are cleaning out stores very quickly. And if you don't get notified and jump in line right away, it's very unlikely that you'll get anything before they sell out. Thanks to the Rattle Discord, last week, I was able to pick up one of the Ultra Premium Collection pre-orders for this product before it sold out. With it, you'll get 18 booster packs, exclusive promos, some really cool accessories, play mat, packed in a really nice display box. I'll put it up on the screen. It's cool. It's really cool. I'm going to try to get a couple of them. I don't want to pay triple. So the Rattle Discord is a huge benefit to me. Saved me a ton of money. There are other Discords out there, monitors for things like this. As far as I know, most of them you have to pay for. Rattles has always been free. It's been great. And I don't know Rattle. This is not a promotion for Rattle. But Rattle, if you ever see this, thank you. Your Discord is fantastic. What you do for the community is honorable and a huge benefit to all of us. So thank you. So as with all new products, the hype around this set is really strong. I like to think Pokemon is going to have multiple waves of restocks for it. So if you missed out on this pre-order that I'm talking about, be patient. I think you're going to have more opportunity to get in, especially up to Christmas and the holiday season. There's going to be more. There's got to be more. And hopefully, the hype around this set causes others to move away from or overlook some of the other sets currently on the market, which could create some good buying opportunities for us next month. We'll look into that. All right, my third pick for this month, Mega Evolution. Probably a no-brainer. Obvious, predictable, sure. It's another new set. It's just officially released this week. The Mega Evolution era was big back in 2013 through 2016. Fans who grew up playing XY games are now aging into their 20s and 30s, fueling the demand from people with enough expendable income now to participate in this market. Similar to how the Wizards of the Coast era exploded when its fans hit prime earning years, much like myself. Maybe we could see some crossover nostalgia if the Mega Evolution cards can attract not just TCG fans, but also video game fans with people who grew up playing the games. We'll see. Booster boxes for this product come with a Bulbasaur box topper, which, for one, is a fan favorite Pokemon with really great artwork. And remember, box toppers are not on every booster box. So this alone will add value maybe some legs as far as investment go to the long-term uniqueness and profitability of this product. The chase cards in Mega Evolution are also very strong. Let me pull that up. The top 7 cards in the set right now are all valued over the retail price of a single booster box. Now, I know these prices are probably a little skewed because the set just came out. Typically, they will tank. I shouldn't say tank. Typically, they will come down. Not sure how much. I don't think these are really that inflated. I think the pricing here will probably hold for most of these cards. I don't have a lot of faith in Mega Absol. Definitely not Lily's Determination, but I think the 2 gold cards are going to do great long term. I could see those prices going up. The Mega Gardevoir and Mega Lucario, I think those are going to hold right where they're at, right around 300, maybe more. The Latios, the Kangaskhan, the Ivysaur, even Lieutenant Surge's Bargain, I think these cards are going to do great long term. So, I don't know. I feel pretty good about this product. Mega Venusaur. Can't forget that one. I mean, it's huge. Not Charizard, not Blastoise, but it's one of the original big 3. So that's got to count for something. So, yeah. In summary, my third pick, Pokemon Mega Evolution, I think it's a strong investment, due to the historical importance of Mega Evolutions, the excellent artwork we just looked at, the insane demand, and the inevitable nostalgia cycle we're going to see around these products and these evolutions. And I think as the XY era matures, Mega cards and sealed product could follow the same appreciation we've seen in past EX, GX, and Wizard of the Coast era sets. All right, pick 4 for the month of September. Now, hear me out on this one. I may lose a lot of you here. Final Fantasy trading card game Legacy Collection. I didn't know what this was until recently. Many of you probably don't know what it is either. I think this is a good investment right now. As I've said before, when Pokemon is difficult to find, don't be afraid to branch out. The games we're seeing in the TCG space right now are not exclusive to Pokemon. That's very important. There are sound investments in other TCGs right now. And I'm sure you've all heard the saying, a rising tide lifts all ships. Pokemon is the rising tide. And all of these other TCGs are the ships. Pokemon is gaining popularity every day, and it's bringing other card games up with it. This set here, Legacy Collection, just had a big reprint. The product now is cheaper than it's been in almost a year. Check this out. Look at this. This is the 6-month chart. This is like a $100 booster box for months and months and months. It's around 60 right now because of this reprint. I don't know. I mean, feels like a buying opportunity to me. It's one of the most iconic gaming franchises in history with decades of fan loyalty. It's got global appeal. Granted, it has a smaller player base than Pokemon or Magic, but it has a strong, passionate collector market, especially in Japan or among Final Fantasy fans worldwide. I mean, I don't know many people that don't know, I don't know many people my age that don't know something about Final Fantasy or that didn't play one of the games growing up. Hugely popular. This Legacy Collection box, it's based around reprints of iconic cards. The bundle here essentially packaged a bunch of high demand cards from different sets, kind of bringing accessibility for new players while, kind of creating an insane potential value in a sealed product. Older Final Fantasy sets can be really hard to find, and many of the collectors wanted kind of like an all-in-one product that made Legacy Collection really desirable for a lot of people. This set features classic Final Fantasy heroes and villains and characters. Check this out. You don't see it in this screen, but there's a Cloud, there's a Sephiroth, you've got Squall, you've got different summons, there's Tifa, there's all kinds of different characters, popular characters And value. Look at the value of these cards. I mean, these are like Pokemon quality prices on the top 15 or so hits in a box. And the cost entry on this box is way less than what we're seeing in Magic or Pokemon or anything like that. Compared to Pokemon, the Final Fantasy TCG print runs are very small. So once a wave sells through, reprints like this are very rare. And scarcity, as you know, drives prices up. So the older sealed Final Fantasy booster boxes that are already out of print, they've been out of print, are quite expensive and hard to find right now. Not to mention, people love anniversary sets, legacy collections, things like this. I mean, across TCGs, themed collections tied to anniversaries or legacy or whatever kind of branding you want to put to it. Pokemon celebrations, for example, you're going to have the Pokemon 30th anniversary coming up next year too. I mean, you've seen it, you're going to see it. They consistently appreciate over time. Final Fantasy fans often buy these products not to play, mostly, not mostly, but a lot of them, even me, buy it for display or nostalgia, or because we just love the artwork, or I want a Cloud and a Sephiroth hanging up on my wall because I remember playing Final Fantasy VII when I was a kid. It's bigger than just playing like you would with Magic or collecting like you would with Pokemon. I shouldn't say it's bigger than Pokemon. It's similar to Pokemon. It's not as big as Pokemon, but it's got a little bit of that Pokemon flair to it that a lot of other TCGs don't have. And for what it's worth, this Legacy collection, the cards are playable. And I don't think that has a big impact on the investment of the product long term, but I don't think it hurts anything. So in summary, the Final Fantasy Legacy Collection looks like a strong long-term sealed investment, in my opinion, due to Final Fantasy's brand power. I mean, you just saw it in Magic the Gathering. That set was insane. The nostalgia-driven character roster, historically low print runs of Final Fantasy TCG products, and product aging patterns that we've seen in recent years for Legacy Collection or anniversary products like this. While it's riskier than Pokemon due to the market being smaller, I'll give you that. The upside from scarcity and cross appeal to gamers, anime fans, and collectors is real. So I bought a case. I took a shot at it. $60 a box. Why not? I don't see there's a whole lot of risk there. Okay. Item 5 for the month of September. Disclaimer, I am the least confident about this one. I don't know much about it. Gundam New Type Rising is Bandai's brand new Gundam TCG product. Just came out, I think, a month or two ago. I don't have any yet. I want it, but I've been waiting for box prices to drop below $150 before I pick any up. That may never happen. I mean, I could easily miss out on this product before it spikes, but I'm trying to wait. Check this out. Boxes right now are around 170, 180, I think 170. The single pricing here is strong. The artwork's great. I hear the game is really fun to play. Bandai has a proven track record. If the game picks up in popularity and does well, this is the first booster box. This is the first set for this card game. So imagine base set Pokemon, the first set of Lorcana, first set of Magic, first set of Digimon, the first set in all of these card games. It explodes. If the game takes off, this box is going to cost a fortune. If the game tanks, it'll be worth nothing. So it's definitely a gamble. But Gundam has a long legacy with very strong brand power. All right, Gundam is one of the longest running and most successful anime franchises in the world, with over 40 years of fan loyalty backing it. There's cross-market collectability. Gundam appeals not just to TCG players, but it also attracts the model kit collectors, anime fans, general pop culture collectors, it broadens the potential buyer base compared to a niche card game. Like, I can't think of one, but there's 100 of them. You know what I'm talking about. This is the first major Gundam TCG push in years. Like I said before, previous Gundam card games were small scale or Japan exclusive. New Type Rising is the first major global set, which adds that first set premium that I was talking about. Historically, first sets in new TCGs, like I said, tend to hold long-term collector investment value better than anything else I've ever seen. Limited print dynamics, Bandai print runs based on patterns we've seen from Digimon, Dragon Ball, Super, One Piece. Bandai often underestimates early demand, which leads to scarcity and premium prices on sealed product. If demand spikes, especially with Gundam's global fan base, early print runs of New Type Rising booster boxes and starter decks could sell out quickly, driving prices up. Bandai has also built a reputation based on their previous card games for having excellent art and foil treatments, which adds collector appeal. I mean, look at this page. You can see some of these are really, really nice. I'm a huge fan of this right here. I haven't seen any of them in person, but I'm sure they look great. Historically, if you're comparing this to something else like One Piece, their first set skyrocketed in value after release due to low print runs and huge collector and player interest in the game. Digimon did the same thing. Gundam's fan base is arguably larger and more established than both of them. So it suggests the ceiling here is even higher. Market timing, this is kind of like a recurring theme today, but early adoption advantages with buying something early to release or soon after release gives you the opportunity to buy in at a lower price point before prices skyrocket. And with Gundam movies, series, new model kits regularly releasing, cross-media hype can help sustain demand for this card game. So, in summary, Gundam New Type Rising has a high investment potential because of its the first global Gundam TCG set we've ever seen. It's backed by a legendary franchise with cross-market appeal. If supply is limited like we've seen in previous Bandai product, the sealed product could see strong appreciation, especially in the short term. And then long term, if the game takes off, this box will too. Okay. That's our 5. If you manage to stick around to the end, I've got one more bonus pick. It is Metazoo Torrential Tide. This is the second set of the new Metazoo TCG. I think MSRP on these is like $120, $140. These boxes right now are selling on eBay for half off. $60, $65. I just bought a bunch of boxes at $62 a box. It's really cheap. And there's a lot of people in the Pokemon collectible space that believe in this TCG product. Maybe not this specific set, but there's a lot of people in Pokemon, people that that are owners or investors in this product. It has really great artwork. The game just isn't really popular right now. I look at this as a low risk, high upside product backed by people in the Pokemon community with a long track record of good investments. I'm taking a gamble on a few of these. I realize that. And maybe we'll open one in a future video because I can't find a good website online that shows me the card list. So part of me wants to break one open to see what we can get. The cards I've seen, they look great. Check this out. Look at that art. And this is just a quick one that I found on eBay. There's a ton of them. They look awesome. So why not? $60, a couple boxes, put them away for a few years, see what happens. Maybe I lose $200. Maybe you make $2,000. I don't know. I think it's worth a shot. It's a definitely a gamble, but I think it's a relatively low risk one. So that's it. That's a recap of my top investments for the month of September. Please leave any questions you have in the comment section and hit that subscribe button if you got anything valuable out of this today. Thank you for coming. We'll catch you on the next one.